Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, how did all this begin? It's a question that has puzzled humans for centuries. Our planet, Earth, seems so solid, so permanent. Yet it too has a story, a beginning just as dramatic as any cosmic event. Billions of years ago, our planet didn't exist. There was no sun, no moon, and certainly no life. There was only a vast, unimaginable emptiness. Then, something incredible happened. Something that would change everything. Imagine a tiny point, smaller than an atom, containing all the matter and energy in the universe. This point held the potential for everything that would ever exist, a seed of unimaginable power and complexity. Suddenly, this point began to expand. It expanded rapidly, unbelievably fast, creating space and time as it went. This event, known as the Big Bang, marked the birth of our universe, setting the stage for everything that would follow. This wasn't just an explosion of matter into space, it was the creation of space itself, stretching outwards in every direction. Space and time were intertwined, expanding together in a cosmic dance that continues to this day. As the universe expanded, it cooled, and the energy that was once unimaginable heat began to transform. This cooling allowed for the formation of different types of energy and matter, setting the stage for the complex structures we see today. This transformation led to the formation of the first particles, the building blocks of everything we see around us. These particles were the first steps in a long journey towards the creation of atoms, molecules, and eventually life itself. Over millions of years, these particles clumped together, drawn by the invisible force of gravity. Gravity acted as a cosmic sculptor, shaping the universe into intricate patterns and structures. These clumps grew larger and larger, eventually forming the first stars and galaxies. Stars ignited, lighting up the cosmos and creating new elements through nuclear fusion. The universe was no longer an empty expanse but a vast and ever-evolving tapestry of light and matter. This dynamic and intricate cosmos continues to evolve, with new stars being born and galaxies colliding, a testament to the ongoing story of creation. Our Sun, a rather ordinary star in the grand scheme of things, also began its life in this chaotic dance of gas and dust. About 4.6 billion years ago, a giant cloud of gas and dust, called a nebula, began to collapse in on itself. This collapse, likely triggered by the shock wave of a nearby supernova, caused the cloud to spin faster and faster. As it spun, the cloud flattened into a swirling disk, with most of the material being pulled towards the center. At the center of this swirling disk, the temperature and pressure became immense. The hydrogen atoms, forced together under unimaginable force, began to fuse, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. Our Sun was born. While the Sun blazed brilliantly at the center of the newly formed solar system, the leftover dust and gas in the surrounding disk continued to swirl around it, creating a cosmic dance of particles. Over millions of years, these tiny particles collided and stuck together, driven by the forces of gravity, gradually forming larger and larger objects. These growing objects, known as planetesimals, were essentially the seeds of future planets, the building blocks of the worlds we know today. One of these planetesimals, orbiting the Sun in a region we now call the habitable zone, where conditions were just right, would eventually coalesce and become our Earth, the cradle of life. But the young Earth was a far cry from the blue and green planet we know and love today. It was a hot, molten world, a seething mass of liquid rock and metal, constantly bombarded by asteroids and comets left over from the solar system's formation, adding to its chaotic state. This relentless bombardment generated even more heat, keeping the Earth in a molten state, preventing it from cooling down. It was a violent and chaotic time, a period marked by intense heat and constant upheaval, where the surface was in a state of perpetual turmoil, shaping the early Earth into a dynamic and ever-changing world. Section 5. Collisions and Catastrophes. The Making of the Moon. One of the most dramatic events in Earth's early history was the formation of the Moon. Scientists believe that a Mars-sized object, which they call Theia, collided with the young Earth billions of years ago. This collision was cataclysmic, ripping a chunk out of Earth's mantle and sending debris hurtling into space. This debris, caught in Earth's gravitational pull, slowly coalesced over millions of years to form the Moon. The impact of Theia had other profound consequences for Earth. It tilted Earth's axis, giving us seasons, and it also helped to stabilize Earth's rotation. Without the Moon, our planet would be a very different place. Section 6. Cooling down, a crust forms. As the bombardment from space gradually lessened, the Earth began to cool down. The molten surface slowly solidified, forming a thin, rocky crust. This crust was constantly shifting and changing, racked by volcanic eruptions and tectonic activity. Beneath the crust, the Earth's interior remained incredibly hot, with molten rock churning and flowing in convection currents. These currents would play a crucial role in shaping the Earth's surface, driving the movement of continents and the formation of mountains. The formation of the crust was a pivotal moment in Earth's history. It provided a solid foundation upon which oceans could form and eventually life could emerge. Section 7. Oceans of molten rock, shaping the Earth's surface. Imagine a world covered not with water, but with vast oceans of molten rock. This was the early Earth, its surface a constantly shifting landscape of fire and fury. Volcanoes erupted with unimaginable force, spewing lava and gases into the atmosphere. These eruptions released massive amounts of water vapor and other gases from the Earth's interior. As the Earth continued to cool, this water vapor condensed in the atmosphere, forming thick clouds that blanketed the planet. Over millions of years, these clouds unleashed torrential rains unlike anything we can imagine today. The water collected in the lower-lying areas of the Earth's crust, forming the first oceans. Section 8. Water. Water everywhere. The arrival of oceans. The arrival of liquid water on Earth was a defining moment. Water, the universal solvent, began to interact with the rocks of the Earth's crust, dissolving minerals and carrying them into the newly formed oceans. These dissolved minerals, along with gases released from volcanoes, created a primordial soup, a rich broth of chemicals that would eventually give rise to life. The Earth was no longer a barren, fiery wasteland, but a planet transformed, a planet with the potential for life. The oceans also played a crucial role in regulating the Earth's temperature. They absorbed heat from the sun and distributed it more evenly across the planet, creating a more stable climate. Section 9. A planet transformed, the breath of life. The exact details of how life arose on Earth remain one of science's greatest mysteries, but we know that in those primordial oceans, something remarkable happened. Simple organic molecules, the building blocks of life, began to assemble themselves. Over millions of years, these molecules became more complex, eventually forming the first single-celled organisms. These organisms, simple as they were the ancestors of all life on Earth, from bacteria to dinosaurs to human beings. The emergence of life transformed the Earth once again. Through photosynthesis, early organisms began to release oxygen into the atmosphere, paving the way for the evolution of more complex life forms. Section 10. Our place in the cosmos, a call to wonder. The story of Earth's birth is the story of cosmic collisions, fiery upheavals, and the gradual emergence of order from chaos. It's a tale that spans billions of years, from the formation of the solar system to the present day. It's a story that reminds us of the incredible power of nature and the sheer improbability of our own existence. The delicate balance of conditions that allowed life to flourish is nothing short of miraculous. Our planet, once a molten ball of rock, has become a vibrant, teeming biosphere, a testament to the enduring power of life. Over eons, life has evolved, adapted, and thrived in countless forms, painting a rich tapestry of biodiversity. As we continue to explore the universe, discovering new planets and star systems, we gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness and fragility of our own world. Each new discovery highlights the uniqueness of Earth and the delicate conditions that sustain life. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember the incredible journey that led to your existence. Think of the countless generations of stars that lived and died, creating the elements that make up your body. Share this story with others and let's continue to explore and marvel at the wonders of the cosmos together. The universe is vast and full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the universe. Join us as we delve deeper into the secrets of the cosmos and our place within it.